All right, now it's time to answer some common health questions. And joining us now is News Channel 5's medical expert, Dr. David Soria. He's the Chief of Emergency Medicine at Wellington Regional Medical Center. Thank you so much for coming in today.
You're welcome.
Always good to see you on a
too.
Wednesday. All right, red spots on your skin. How do you know if it's a rash or something more serious like psoriasis?
Yeah. Well, psoriasis is actually very, very common. One of the most common autoimmune disorders that we see. Over about probably 8 million people in the U.S. have it. But despite its commonality, a lot of people don't even know what it looks like. So I think we have a picture. I want to kind of describe it as you look at it, because it's really important. Now, for the most part, it is an angry looking rash, because what it is it's a hypertrophic development of skin cells that kind of build up on each other. So it's elevated. You can see the margins are very defined. It's bright red, itchy, and the most common areas that it occurs on are knees, elbows, the lower back, and on the shins. Okay. Now, that being said, even we have difficulty identifying that when we see that, because you can confuse it for things like eczema, seborrheic dermatitis. So many times it requires a biopsy for us to make a definitive diagnosis. And so the bottom line is, if you have a recurring rash that you don't know what it is, come see your doctor and let us define it so that we can provide you with the right diagnosis and the right treatment plan.
And Kim Kardashian recently in the news within the last year because she was diagnosed with psoriasis.
That's right.
All right, moving on about blood pressure. It's an interesting twist. Any way to lower blood pressure, though, without taking medicine?
Oh, if you have a systolic blood pressure of greater than 140 or a diastolic of greater than 90, you have hypertension. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you are going to be imprisoned to a life sentence of medications. There are things that you can do to lower your blood pressure, but keep in mind, they're not easy. It's going to take some effort on your part. So, for example, lose weight. All right, the lower your weight, the lower your blood pressure. Studies have proven that over and over again. Exercise, daily exercise regimen, 30 minutes every day. Get your heart rate up to 80% of its max, which is 220 minus your age. That's your maximum heart rate.
Okay.
Eat right. Veggies, fruits, increase your fiber. That will ultimately lower your blood pressure as well. Sodium, keep it down to about 2,300 milligrams every day. Also, minimize alcohol. 2 drinks a day has actually been found to be good. Any more than that, it's going to increase your blood pressure. And try to eliminate tobacco, caffeine, and stress in your life. If you can do all of that, you may not need medications.
You said alcohol, stress, and caffeine.
I told you it wasn't going to be a piece of cake.
Right, but all the stuff that we probably should be doing anyway to stay healthy.
Right. That's
all
very
right,
true.
Thank you, Dr.
You're
Soria.
welcome.
And if you have a question for Dr. Soria, you can send it in by going to our website, WPTV.com, and then clicking on the health link. Then scroll down on the right-hand side. That's where you'll see the form to write in your question. Thanks again for being here, Dr. Soria. We'll see you next week.